Very good morning, everybody. We have Q&A time coming up. First of all, what tea to choose? Today I'm going to go for berries. So see you soon. Going to make a cup of tea, and then we got some Q&A time. See you soon. It's Q&A time. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this vlog. Q&A time, questions and answers on the questions. I don't know how long it's going to take. It all depends on how quickly we can go through the questions that you have for me. A special thanks to my subscribers. Yes, I've also lost a number of subscribers. You lose some, you win some, so that's how it goes in YouTube land. We got good questions, but we also have questions that are personal. Some questions I might not answer because they're too sensitive or too personal. So let's get down. What I want to start with is the questions that are most private, and then from there we can just go on to normal things. Good choice, Barry's tea. Well, me Tetley and BG tips, but got Barry's now. Okay, this is a question, and I think it's a question from someone that knows me personally and probably knows the person concerning this question. Hello, Drum Life Luddystat. I know that you were married once and you had a girlfriend. How would you react if your girlfriend has a new boyfriend? Okay, let's just clear things up. I do not have a girlfriend. I'm not in a relationship. I do have a best friend, a bestie. And yes, she happens to be a woman, a girl. So we were once in a relationship. We had our up and down relationship, then it was on, then it was off. And that's how it went on, off, on, off, on, off. And that's when we decided, okay, it's not going to work out. So we remained besties, and real good besties. I mean, she has, she's just a terrific woman. She does a lot for me, and, it doesn't matter how or what, she's always there. If I would be driving my car in France, for an example, and I have problems with my car in France, she'll go pick me up. That's how she is. So I do have a best friend. And yes, the question is, what I can understand from here is, how would you react if she would fall in love with someone else? I probably think. First of all, once again, we're not in a relationship, but should she indeed find someone else, yeah, it will, of course, it will hurt me, because then I will also lose my bestie. But everything, of course, for her. I mean, if she can have a better life or be happier with someone else instead of just a best friend, and wants to continue with her life with another man, I'm all right with that. I wish her all the best, all the luck, because she deserves it. And the guy she would find would probably be the luckiest guy on earth. This person also, this person is anonymous, so I don't know who this is, but this person does know something about me. How long were you married, and why did you get a divorce? all those kind of things. So I'm not sure who this is. I do believe this could be a female. I was married for 12 and a half years, and we got two great kids out of that marriage. Um, my son, who's with me now, well, he's now outside. He's going to turn 18 next month. So in December. Next month. Whoa, 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 wait. Tomorrow it's December, right? Yeah. So the coming month, December, my son is going to turn 18. And I have a 23-year-old daughter. And yes, for those that don't believe my age, I am 52. So yes, I was married 12 and a half years. Yeah, you have your ups and downs in a marriage, and things just don't work out, and you get a divorce. Um, Speaking about my ex-wife, I do still have a good connection, a good contact with her, especially because of the kids, because we have our kids. So we did decide to keep, a good basic relationship for the kids. And it's also very easy to just, remain friends and instead of enemies, and you have to do everything through lawyers and all that. So that isn't necessary. So we're still good friends, and if there's a problem, she could call me. If I have a problem concerning the children or whatever, I could call her. Um, okay, hold on. This one. So yeah, that is the personal question here. I'm not sure who this is, but I do have my thoughts about who it could be. Are you blind on one eye? That's also a question. No, I'm not blind. This is called the lazy eye. I'm not blind. Um, you got these messages like, what's with the gap and all that gap. That's probably this. Yes, I'm not Tom Cruise. I'm not Brad Pitt. I'm just me. Okay, so let's have enough about that. We're going to go through other things because these things are a lot personal. I already gave you some info about my personal life. Um, so once again, I have a best friend, and she's really fantastic. I have a good relationship with my ex-wife. Um, Great kids. So yes, on the other side, everything's positive. And once again, back to that question, I would wish her all the luck of the world if that would ever happen, because she deserves it. Um, how did you start metal detecting, and how old were you? What was your first detector? Blah, all that kind of stuff. Um, I started metal detecting, I think, 19 or 20 years ago. There was this chap on YouTube. YouTube wasn't even really big then. YouTube did already exist, but it wasn't as big as it is today. And I believe it was Nuggin Nugget. His real name is Michael. Nuggin Nugget back then had a video that he was awaiting his new um, Garrett AT Pro. So he got this metal detector, and that's when I was looking at it. I thought, wow, that really is a great machine. Maybe I should try metal detecting. So I purchased also the Garrett AT Pro. The Garrett AT Pro was my very first metal detector, and I had a number of metal detectors after that. Um, but getting real in the hobby, metal detecting, was because of Dan Holdsworth. Dan was known as Deep Digger Dan. You know, he's got a great channel. That's what he says. Come on, get in. You know, all that. And he's got a great. He had a great channel. It's still active, but he doesn't do anything with it anymore because he stopped metal detecting. You know, when you get older, you get problems with your knees and your legs and your back and all that. And if you're metal detecting, yeah, you know, it could have some influence on your body. So because of Deep Digger Dam, I really got that hobby. You know, I loved it. Went to Germany, went to Belgium, went in the forests of Germany. Um, I had contact with Deep Digger Dan, so sometimes I gave him, you know, a message, and I did receive a message back about metal detecting and all that. So thanks to Deep Digger Dan, I got really into the hobby. Then he stopped metal detecting, and now he is very active with his fiancee Mazzy as the Travel Trolls TV, and they're living in a motorhome and they travel all the places. Great channel. So I'm still following Deep Digger Dan, or at least Dan and Mazzy now. I'm also following Ruth Aisling. Ruth is a woman, I think she's a Scottish lady, and she travels in her red, what is it, minivan, really, and, you know, traveling Scotland and all that. Also a great channel that I love to see. Um, Another one that has a motorhome is JP, and also love his adventures. So yeah, because of those people, I'm getting interested also in other things, um, metal detecting, flogging. I also have a question: what kind of equipment do you use? I'm on the DJI Action 5 Pro. It really is a great action camera. And then I'm on this phone, and I'm on another phone that's over there, and my laptop over there. Um, Things I also use is this. You can attach your action camera to here and just wear it like that, and you'll have your action camera attached to your body so that you have your hands free for things. And that is also easy for metal detecting or whatever. Talking about metal detecting, the ones I had and have, this is my favorite. That is for water detecting. It's the pulse dive from Nocta Macro, and it has a lot of options. Here you see option buttons. It's got vibrate. It's got a light on it. You can set the sensitivity. It's got the biggest coil you can get for this pulse dive. It's enormous. It's also pretty heavy, but it really does the job good for you because it could cover a lot of space while searching the well, ocean floor, sea floor, lake floor, whatever. It's great. It's a great detector. I always use that in the summer. This one I'm using as my standard metal detector. That's the Simplex, also from Nocta Macro. It's also got a vibration on it. It's got a light, and it's small and compact, and you can just extend it. I did have two big ones, and that it was the XP 2, and I had the MindLab Equinox 800. I had to sell those two, you know, due to financial reasons. So I got rid of those two, and I still have the good old Simplex, and it really still works perfectly. But mainly, this is my main metal detector. This thing is great, especially underwater, and it's really fabulous. So that's what I use metal detecting. The action camera, so I can be doing a lot of YouTube videos in the coming summer with the action cam because it's waterproof. So I can go underwater with that camera, um, with this, and with a shovel in the other hand, probably because I'll be wearing the action camera around my neck. I think we covered the part of my hobby, metal detecting. I do have a fishing magnet. Haven't used it yet, so maybe I could use the fishing magnet to also in the coming year. Um, so we're going to have to see about that. So yes, metal detecting, fishing magnet, and of course the drone. And I haven't flown my drone yet. We know we've had snow last week. We had a storm, bad weather, rain, wind, whatever. Today we had sun, but we still had a lot of wind. Excuse me. So it still wasn't possible to fly the drone. Mm. Do you have family back in England? Yes, I do. I still have relatives in the UK, mainly my cousins, um, and we still have WhatsApp and all that, Facebook. So if we need each other, we can still app each other and all that. So I got my cousins in the was it South End area, and I have a brother near the city of Arnhem here in the Netherlands, and I have another sister living near Utrecht, and I have a sister that lives here in Lelystad. So two sisters, one brother. Um, Most of us already have kids, so the family is, you know, growing, expanding. Do, do, do. Who's your favorite politician? I'm not politician. Yeah, I don't know if I should go into politics. That might bore you. Um, I am. I'm glad that Donald Trump has been re-elected, especially in the world today, because the world is on fire. Let's admit it. We have problems with Russia and the Ukraine. We have Israel and the Palestinians and Lebanon and Iran. We have China versus Taiwan. We have North Korea, South Korea. So we have a lot of conflicts. And I do think that Donald Trump would be the man to put up his fist and see if he can make an end to everything. He said that he would end the war between Russia and the Ukraine. So let's hope he can do that. Um, do you like football? Well, yeah, I'm wearing my England shirt. It's not an original English shirt, but it is an England shirt. Yes, I like football, but I'm not a die-hard football fan. When you have the Euro Cup or the World Cup, yes, I watch it. But I'm more into the ladies' football. I love the women football. I think they're a lot better than the men, and they get underpaid compared to the men. And you can really see that the women they really show 100%, and the guys they don't. So yes, I'm more a Lionesses fan, and my favorite is, of course, goalie Mary Earps. I think Mary Earps is a great goalkeeper. Manchester United, she was great, and now she's playing at Paris Saint-Germain in France, and she's still England's number one goalie. Um, Hannah is also a great goalie. Hannah is okay, nothing wrong with her, but Mary Earps is still my favorite lioness. My lioness. Um, yeah, Holland also has a great team. So yeah, I'm watching more of the women's football than I do with other men. I do have a few favorite clubs, but it's not that I'm 100% active and with football or going to the stadiums or whatever. Not that. England, I love Liverpool. Um, Man United, they're okay. Manchester City, yeah. Chelsea, I'm all for Liverpool what concerns the English clubs. Um, Here in Holland, you have the top three, and the top three will always be Ajax, PSV, and Feyenoord. Those three will always be the top three here in Holland. I'm more a PSV fan. I know that my brother is Feyenoord's, and I know that people that are for Ajax. Ajax is, of course, I think the most well-known name in Europe. Because especially because of Johan Cruyff, so he really put his name on Ajax. So you have Ajax, Feyenoord, PSV, Eindhoven. Those are the three top clubs here in Holland. Okay, enough about football. So once again, I'm not 100% really active in football worlds. That's that. Um, how is it driving a smart car? Well, I bought my smart car for a reason, because it's cheaper and all that. I mean, for this smart car that I'm driving in now, I pay 16 to 17 euros a month on road tax compared to my old Citroen C4 Picasso that cost me 73 euros a month. So that's a big difference. And then you also have the fuel consumption. Bigger car, more fuel consumption. Instead of a Smart. I mean, Smart hardly uses it. Sure, it uses fuel, but a lot less than the bigger ones. Smart, also very comfortable. I was very surprised that someone, like me could fit in a Smart. And it really is big from the inside. From the outside, you only see a small car. But when you're inside, someone can easily sit next to you and you still have a little bit of room left. So it's pretty big from the inside. Safety features, it is a part of Mercedes. So you're in actually a safety cage. You're inside a safety cage. There are wheels around it, an engine and all that. So it's a driving safety cage. And if you see the crash tests of a Smart, you see that the front is dented, the rear is dented, but the midsection of the safety cage is still intact. So is it a safe car? Yeah, it's safe, but nothing is 100% safe. I mean, if you have a big BMW or a Mercedes and, you come in between two trucks, it's over. So I think that's with every car. What I also love about it, you can go on the motorway, go 70 miles an hour. You do feel the wind, but it's also a car to drive on the motorway. It's great for in the city. So if you're alone or just the two of you and you don't have a lot of luggage or whatever, Smart is fantastic. Um, what else? Do you smoke and drink? No. I did smoke. I smoked from I was 40 when I started to smoke. Yes, I was 40. And that was all in the time that I was, my marriage wasn't good. Um, that's when I started smoking, and now I've stopped smoking. Ooh, I think 3, maybe 4 years now. Between 3 to 4 years that I'm clean. I think 3 years personally. Could be four, but I think three. And really, I don't miss it. So yes, I did smoke. I smoked a lot. Drink maybe during special occasions, like New Year's or whatever, and then I would drink something, but not much. Okay, scroll through. Do you work or do you, what's this? Do I work or do I get paid through YouTube? Um, no, I do not get paid through my YouTube channel. I'm not monetized, so I don't have that 4,000 view hours or whatever. But I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I want to share my videos of drone flying and hopefully next year, with good weather, metal detecting or even magnet fishing. So I'll be more active with all that. So no, I do not earn any money through my YouTube channel, and even if it will never happen, I will still make my YouTube videos for you guys to show. Do yeah, the other, yeah, I work. I have a job, full-time job. Um, what work do you do? Production. What is it? Assembly line thing. Just like that. It's okay. Don't want to talk too much about my work. It's not that I don't like it, but not that interesting. This is probably also from someone who knows me. How do you get along with your colleagues? Mm, most colleagues I can get along with. Um, there are a few that I don't really like, but not that much. I can get along with most of my colleagues, although there are a few that I think, so now. I'm okay with my colleagues, but there are indeed a few that I can't get along with. So I think this question was from someone who knows me. Really great to see Anonymous. Um, how is it living in Holland? I live in this country for years now. I have no idea. I live here so long now that, it's just part of my life. Am I 100% happy here? I don't know if I could be happier in England. I think all the countries nowadays have a lot, their ups and downs, the good and the bads. I mean, if I look at the news and see how it is in the UK, the UK they had their Brexit, and I look at England at the UK and I think, not that good yet. So I don't know if the UK is happier now that they had the Brexit or happier when they stayed in. Um, as far as this country goes, yeah, the Netherlands, Holland is an expensive country. I mean, we have probably one of the highest prices on our groceries, petrol prices, taxes are unbelievable here. We have a lot of taxes. So I do think Holland, the Netherlands, is in the top as one of the most expensive countries. Mm, so once again, am I happy? Yeah, well, I'm here. I've got my job. I've got my kids. I've got family. So yeah, I'm all right here. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, this is more some advice. Um, People, you always have your bullies. You always have people saying things about you, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you breathe, whatever. Just stand above that. You know, nobody's perfect. And believe me, we all have this. That's it with YouTube. With YouTube, people can see you and they can, write things down about you or whatever in the comment sections. Um, but just stay above that. If I really see a comment that I really don't like, I delete it and I delete the person. But try to stay above those that bully you or, you know, say bad things. Just block them and you'll be okay. Okay, what else do I have? I think that's about it. I've had most questions, and I still have a few questions here, but they're not that interesting. Um, what back? Now that okay, this is a good one. What batteries do I use for my drones? Well, I've got them here. I've got the standard battery with the 249 gram battery, and I have the plus battery. The plus battery I bought from AliExpress, and believe me, they're really good. They do give you more power than this one, so they will give you more flight time, guaranteed. Yes, they're more expensive than this one, but you do have more flight time. It's not that it's illegal to have them, but you will cross the 250 gram weight limit on your Mini 4, Mini 3 drone. So, purchasing from AliExpress, I have no problems with it. I have three. One of them is on the bottom of the lake with my previous Mini 4 Pro. So I have two Pro batteries left and two original batteries left. Once again, I hope to go drone flying sooner or later. I have no idea when. Everything depends on Mother Nature. Um, I hope to show you the view when or if we have snow. So hopefully, I really hope to have a few days of snow so that I can get the drone up and show you the landscape while we have our snow here. I will be making a video if the weather allows me, New Year, so we get more fireworks. Oh, that is another one. I did see a question come by. This was a Dutch guy. About my fire. What do I think about fireworks? I love fireworks. I really do. In the past, I bought for thousands of euros worth of fireworks. Um, but the rules are getting more strict and all that. Um, it's getting more expensive. I really had a great time in my firework period as teenager. I mean, the 80s and the 90s was great with fireworks here in Holland. I had the best of the best, and I had a great time. So yes, I love fireworks, but I don't buy them anymore. I love shooting videos of it. So that's it. So yes, I do still love fireworks, but I don't buy it anymore for myself. The places I went was Germany and in Belgium. You can get your fireworks there. Illegal, of course. I had my police house visit years ago when I was still married. So the police paid a visit and took some fireworks, and I got a fine. So no prison time or whatever. So I haven't been in prison, but I did receive a fine that I had illegal fireworks in my house. All right, people, that's it. I'm through it. Um, this was my very first Q&A, I think. Um, I want to give you all, a big special thank you for all of you that still support the channel, subscribe, comment, whatever. I hope to make more videos, and we're just going to see how this will all work out. Hopefully, someday snow, so I can take the drone out. Beautiful footage of snow. New Year celebration, so we're going to see that. Hopefully, all depends on the weather. So that's about it, people. That was the Q&A. I had still a few questions, more personal questions, and a lot of hate things, so I'm not going to go into that. I gave you some information about my personal life, my hobbies, all that. Yes, I work. No, I do not earn any money on my YouTube channel. So that's it, really. All right, have a very great weekend, and I'll be seeing you soon. And have a good one. See you later.